Hi, this is Nick Caruso. Recently, I was engaged by a customer that wanted to use AutoStore to scan both non-patient and patient-related documents. So I put this demonstration together to show you how we can use AutoStore to support patient scanning from a RICO MFP. And there's lots of ways to support that. This is just one of many different ways to do that. So in this case, the customer wanted to scan both non-patient-related documents as well as patient-related documents. In this workflow, I'm just going to be showing you patient documents. So a user can go ahead and click on Patient Docs. And from the MFP, they can search for the patient, because we certainly want to ensure HIPAA privacy by ensuring that the correct patient documents are getting to the right patient record. So from here, as a user, I can search for a patient by last name, or I can search for a patient by the MRN. In this case, in this demonstration, I'm going to be scanning to Susan Johnson, who I know whose MRN that is. So I'm going to click on Search by MRN. In which case now I'm being prompted to press the MRN button to input the MRN number. So I can click on MRN, and I can use my hard numeric keypad by the MFP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I think it was, let me go back one. So I'm going to go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Click OK. It comes back and it responded with the correct patient. So Susan Johnson, date of birth is correct. So yep, so from a HIPAA compliance perspective, I've got the right patient. Now, this customer wanted to, has lots of different clinics throughout the country, so wanted the ability to enter in a clinic number, but have that clinic number defaulted to the clinic that the MFP is at. So I'm at clinic 111, but if I was in a different clinic, that clinic number would be different. They then wanted to have two different drop-downs, a form type drop-down, so this is a clinic-related form type, and then based upon this form type, I get a document name and a list of different documents that I can scan to. I want to scan to a Medicare-related document, so I'm going to click on M to sort by Medicare. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, select it, and then hit the Start button to start the scan process. And you can see here it's starting the scan process. It said I scanned 1 page, and I'm now good to go. So what's nice about this interface is if I want to scan multiple documents to the same patient, all I have to do is now just change the document name. So I can click on document name. Maybe this is an admission agreement. Click OK, and again, start my scan job, and away it goes. Now, the scans can be defaulted to do auto color detection if the hardware of the MFP supports it. We can default to scan in double-sided, and if there's a blank page on the other side, we can automatically drop that out. We'll automatically orient the page. If it's upside down and so forth, the AutoStore scanning process will orient it correctly. However, we are enabling the user in this to change scan settings. So the user has more control of it themselves. They can click on scan settings, and they can force it to always scan in full color. They can change the resolution. So there are some settings that the user can change. We have some customers that don't want users to change any settings, so this isn't even available. But in this case, we're allowing them to have some capability and some flexibility. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Close. And I'm done scanning to that Susan Johnson record. Now additionally, maybe I have to scan documents to Bob Smith, and I do not know Bob Smith's MRN, his medical record number, but I do obviously know his last name. So instead of searching by MRN, I can say search by last name. I'm going to go ahead and click on search by last name. From this screen, I can search by the patient's last name. Now this customer had their patients grouped by clinics, so that they wanted the ability to toggle different clinics. Now I can click on patient last name, type in Bob Smith, or just a partial last name, SMI. Comes back and it tells 2 search results were found. I can click on patient search results, select Bob Smith from the search list, or I can check, maybe there will be multiple Bob Smiths, but I could narrow it down by the date of birth. I'm going to click OK, and I'm now at that results screen, which was very similar to the MRN search. I can select my document type, and I can go ahead and scan away. So we're showing you an easy way to scan to a patient record either by their MRN or by the searching for the patient. The ability to scan multiple documents to the same patient, and the ability to have a very HIPAA compliant search screen result. All the searches, all the scans are fully audited. So we'll know from exactly what MFP at what time of day, what patients were searched, and what patient records were scanned to. Additionally, if there was authentication turned on, such as a scan user having to log in with a username and password, or a proximity card, we would also have that detailed information down to the individual person that was using the MFP at that time. Hopefully this is helpful. This is just one of many examples of how we can use AutoStore to scan to patient records. Thank you.